Alright, good morning from the next day. We are on the trail towards the Nasasaaq peak, which is this mountain up here behind me. And it is turned in, well, it's currently a dirt road and will eventually turn into the trail. But I found that we're walking through like the Greenlandic sled dog summer residence here. It looks like the dogs are currently on vacation. And we're about probably 4 kilometers outside of town, and there's just a field full of dog houses here and water canisters, and looks like sleds and definitely some storage for sleds. I really get the vibe here in Sisimiut that it is a winter town for sure. This whole 2 months of summer is like vacation time for everybody, because it really feels like this town is kind of designed and revolves around winter, which makes so much sense given that we're in sort of northwest Greenland. And yeah, this is incredible. These dogs are so cute. They're obviously breeding and giving birth to puppies. There's puppies all over the place, and the puppies are not chained up, which is nice. A lot of the older dogs are separated from one another, and they all have their individual spaces, and they are on chains, and of course they're fed and given water by their owners, but they're treated very much more like sled dogs and not like pets. But these puppies, oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look, there's a whole bunch of them right here, and it's taking our group an hour to walk 1 kilometer along this road because these puppies are so dang cute. Yeah, Greenlandic sled dogs, amazing.
Are you jealous of the belly strap?
Licking the camera.
There's so many bugs on it.
All right, and our Nasasaaq Peak Trail has begun. This is a perfect day for hiking. Another beautiful weather day, and we're very lucky because this is going to be another challenging one. If you didn't see the hiking vlog, the last one when we came back from the abandoned village, we were on the other side of this giant mountain here, perfectly backlit. Apologies for that, but hopefully we'll have some nice views from the top with this weather. And we are heading up for sunset, which is definitely a bit of a photography thing. I think most people would do this as like a day trip, but we are leaving at 1 p.m. in the afternoon and making our way to the summit, hoping that if we go at a slow pace, we'll be there around maybe 5:36. So quite a ways to get up. It's 750 meter vertical gain over about 7.5 kilometers, I think. Round trip is about 15K from town, and we're walking the whole way. And it's really not that difficult except for the vertical. So this last few kilometers is going to be quite steep, but the views are amazing. And again, we got perfect weather, so you're in for a treat. Let's go hiking outside of Sisimiut, Greenland. All right, shit has started to get a bit steep here now on this climb. It's definitely a bit of a scramble, and it's gonna be harder going down for sure than it is going up. But for those of you interested in doing this trek, I'd say it's like medium difficulty at the moment. And yeah, for those who are maybe afraid of heights or get vertigo, it's very tough. So we're now following the blue arrows. See one right here behind me. And the trail is very, very well marked. And I believe that we're gonna kill a lot of altitude right now. This is ascending very steeply. We're headed to the top, and we're gonna have some sick views. I cannot wait. This is gonna look amazing. Whew. All right, time check. It is 4:30 p.m. and we started this trek at about 1. So that is really good time, 3.5 hours. We've made it up to the saddle in between what is the peak there behind me. And that's a bit of a scramble to get to the top. And I don't think we actually need to go up there because we've been told by a local guide, a guy named Lasse, if you're watching this, shout out to you, that this sort of saddle on the ridgeline where I am now has some of the best views. And this is the bluff behind the guys that are coming up to this final view. And we may go up there as well, but this is something else. You guys are in for a treat. Look at these views. As far as the eye can see, perfect weather, no wind. You know what time it is? It's drone time. Let's get flying because I think this is just gonna look insane from the air. Yeah, this is a perfect day in Sisimiut, Greenland. All right, after a couple hours at the top, it is time to head down. We got this sort of weird photographer dilemma where we want to kind of stay up until sunset and see how bright it is behind me, but it's also bluebird, and there isn't really like too much interest from the top looking towards the clouds, which is where, you know, the sun will get the most color. So we're gonna head down and possibly have a better angle on the lakes in the valley for a sunset photo, because yeah, staying up there, as much as it would be a really cool vantage point for sunset, there isn't really much of a shot at the moment with the given conditions, current conditions. So heading back down. It is almost 7 p.m. Sunset's at 9:30 at the moment, so we should be down there around 8, and then we'll have an hour and a bit to wait and hopefully get some good light. All right, and good evening from a bluebird sky. This is such a beautiful location, but without any clouds in the sky, it isn't all that dynamic for landscape photography, as a lot of you guys know watching this. So we've decided to stay here for sunset, even though the shot wasn't all that great. A few of the people in the group got some nice photos. Brendan got a good selfie, but I myself was not so inspired, so I decided not to take any photos. I just flew the drone instead, which looked awesome. So I hope you like that drone footage and can see this amazing alpenglow in this location. Now we are going to hang out here because the KP index is at 5 right now, and that is a weather forecast that is used to try and determine where the northern lights will best be seen around the earth. And right now for this exact location, it's a 5, which is pretty good. It goes all the way up to 9, so we've got a good chance of seeing the northern lights in this video. It's not over yet, but it might not happen. So I am going to do the outro right now, and hopefully you see a bit of northern lights footage. But it's been an amazing 3 days here in Sisimiut, Greenland. This town has really surprised me. I knew it was photogenic, but there is really a lot to do here. There's many day hikes that you can do, as you've seen in the last couple of videos, and it really is a great town to explore. It's also where the Arctic Circle Trail either starts or ends. So if you are planning on coming here, you've got a lot to look forward to. Awesome town, and you want to give yourself at least like one full day to explore and check it out, because you're not going to regret it. Next up for us is Nuuk, Greenland, which is the capital, and we're taking a 16-hour ferry to get there. It's 350 kilometers south, and we're going there by boat. So I will see you in Nuuk, Greenland. It's dancing. Ho, 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 ho.